Hey Sanchez, welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. There's a little bit of a glitch. For some reason, when I set this stream up, it scheduled this stream and my last stream today. Not quite sure why, but yeah, thank you very much for joining. As I was saying before, I was really interrupted by finding out that I'd published the wrong, or I'd gone on the wrong live stream. This game is absolutely epic. I'm just going to pop my full screen on. This war of mine is, and I deliberated over playing this game because of current circumstances in the world. It's a war-based game, but it's a war-based game with a difference. It's from the civilian's perspective. It's about surviving a war. And it's incredible, and it's where 11-bit studios began. This is what catapulted them to fame. They've sold 7 million copies of this game, and if you think you might have heard about 11-bit studios, then they are the people who have Frostpunk. They published Frostpunk. They created Frostpunk, and Frostpunk 2 is on its way. But this is one of my all-time favourites, and I keep coming back. There's so much replayability. It is chilling, it's gripping, and it is the first ever game to be added to a curriculum, a school curriculum, to teach of the impact of war, but it's also used to teach maths, sums, calculations, like social skills, all of that jazz. It's on the curriculum in Poland, and it's so much. I wouldn't say it's a hard game to play in terms of it can be like quite gritty, but it's great to play. So good to play. So I actually recently completed a game. So we're going to go into here and we're going to choose a new game. You can get some DLCs as you see. Sanchez, I have no idea what happened. Why my schedule loaded my old stream at the same time as the new stream for today. But is it this one here, Katya, Bruno, and Pavle? Those are the initial players. Each player has different traits, different skills. For example, Roman is boss at bloomin' fighting. Bruno is great at cooking and stuff like that. Katya is great at negotiating, and Pavle is a really good. Thanks for pointing that out, Ark. Yeah, really glad you pointed that out. But Pavle is great at scavenging. So, I mean, I don't know. Who do we play with? Roman and Katya, so that would be a great fighter and a great negotiator. Roman, Bruno, Arika. I think Arika is like pretty quiet when she goes out scavenging. I don't know. Like Pavle, Bruno, so scavenger, Bruno. I don't know who the hell Marco is. No idea. Should we maybe go for one that I haven't played? So let's go for this. But if you like your kind of simulation, maybe a bunker build type game, this is such a good game. It came out a long time ago. The graphics are amazing, the storyline's amazing, and you would just if you like your survival games, this is a great game. Especially, you know, if you love an 11-bit studios game, this is where it all started. So, not gonna lie, I have a little bit of experience in this. So, how long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say. With every day, it's a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business, and almost every night, phones don't work, there's a shortage of food and meds. Many people are left homeless. It's a great game, Sanchez. It is an absolute great game. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends. When the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavle while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogorin star footballer. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. Interesting thing about these pictures, guys. Let me just pause. Well, these pictures here, they're devs and the devs' friends. And if you watch them closely, you'll see them blink occasionally. So day one is all about clearing out the base, checking what you've got and what you can craft from it. So I'm just going to send Marco down here. You always get one person that's slightly ill. And you need to kind of focus on that, make sure they're better, get them healing. So let me just set people up over here. So we're going to send him over to Scavenge here. He's going to come in here and he's going to dig this rubble pile out. And we're going to get Pav. I always call him Pavel, just because I can, even though I know it's not what he's actually called. But Pavle down here to scavenge this. And you've got, like, you can see certain doors are locked and you need a lockpick or a crowbar. So yeah, our aim is to get all of the supplies from here, clear it all out, and then do a little bit of crafting on the first night. So let's break down this door. What are you doing over here, dude? Why are you here? Don't sit down on the job. I'm sure we can get you doing something. So let's pop him up here. Oop. Pop the wrong person up here. Okay. Let's bring you down here then, Bruno. But yeah, Sanchez, it's a great game, and every replay you can play it differently. You get different experiences, different storylines, different choices to make. You can play as the aggressor or the sympathy, you know, the person who's a real humanitarian. The choices that you make impact the other players or the other characters. It's so good. It's not an endless game. It's kind of limited to about 35 days. But it's kind of the length of the war, basically, in game. But my God, to produce a game that is a real gripping game and captivates you from the start to the finish, but to be the first devs, 11-bit studio, they produce Frostpunk. They're producing Frostpunk 2. They produce incredible games. But to produce the first game that a country puts on its national curriculum for children as a learning tool, I think that happened about 2 years ago. But I'm like still in awe of that. I love their games. I can't wait for Frostpunk 2. Okay, so we've got this cleared out. Let's get him there. Let me just check. Okay, so whether or not do we use the I'm going to use a lockpick over here so that we can get Pavle starting to dig this out. He's digging that out. I'm going to send Bruno, who's slightly wounded, just up here. Pavle picking that out. And we're going to send Bruno up to the workshop. Now, generally, my aims are to get a metal workshop made. Night one. Put that there. Brilliant. A crowbar and a bed. I mean, we maybe do with a crowbar to open up one more of these things. But, yeah, well, I mean, we're almost there. There's a second one that's locked there. So, I think, yeah, that and that. And let's send Marco, who's slightly sick, up here. Bloody hell. I'm just looking at this. We've got 2 people who are actually wounded. Normally I'm used to having 1. That's the turn up for the book. So I'm going to put 1 bed there because it's right next to the door and we get people coming to the door, visiting us, asking for help, trying to trade. So let's do that, and we'll come to the metal workshop and we're going to build a crowbar. Because we have 1, 2, yeah, 2 left to unlock. HR33K show. This game is a jam. You're totally right. And yeah, racism is an absolute sack of shit. I couldn't agree more. So yeah, brilliant game. One of my favorites. I think I'm normally able to completely clear out in day 1, but I think we're going to be a little bit behind. I think we might be anyway. Unlock. It certainly seems that in this playthrough we don't get as many meds to start. You know, we're off to a tougher start than I would normally be used to. So we've only got 1 food, we haven't got any meds. This is not what I'm used to. So this will be interesting. Okay, so I say not what I'm used to, but I'm going to go with my normal experience, which is that nothing attacks on night 1. So we're going to leave Bruno, who's slightly wounded, to sleep in the bed. We're going to at least put Marco to sleep somewhere. Like, there's only 1 bed, and we're going to leave Pavle to scavenge. We've got abandoned cottage, quiet house. I'm not going to go there because that means that we're going to be stealing and we don't want to piss people off or upset them. The ruined villa, we can still come into contact with people. But this place, the abandoned cottage, I do know is somewhere when, if it's what I think it is, somewhere we're not going to come into contact with people and not going to affect morale or anything like that by stealing. So we're going to leave that there. What I normally like to do, I normally like to take Pavle. Not only does he have more backpack space, but he also runs super fast. So I like to grab everything and just try and decant it into 1 storage pile. And then at the end of my my run, I will then come back and choose what I actually want to take with me. So let's come through here. That there. That little red dot is either a sign of a person or a rat, basically. I actually know that it's from experience, unless it's changed in this playthrough, it's that one should be a rat. This is a desolate house, and the only thing in here, in my experience, are rats. This game is brilliant. And even if you watch me play it through, your experience will be entirely different. If you choose to play, which I hope you do, I hope that I'm sharing a game that excites you for the experience. Now, you do need to get back before 5 AM. I mean, you don't have to. Your character, if you leave, if you're still here at 5 a.m., then your character should make it back, but maybe a little bit more tired, etc. But I always try to get back to base by 5 a.m. and that means they're not going to be late. There's not going to be a negative effect from getting back. So I'm going to break this so it's easier to run back and forth. Now, these rubble piles, you can actually at a later date build shovels to move them quicker, but you can see, if only I had some kind of shovel. You can build them, but I tend not to. I tend to just dig with my hands because I know that like my trips are going to be more than one to this building, so there's no point in doing everything in one trip. Get into here, see what goodies are behind the locked door. Okay, not too hideous. I'm gonna run upstairs now, see if we can get any anything like some meds up here. I'm just conscious that we got like 2 poorly members of our team, so few meds. Bullets, we'll be needing those later. Let me check out what's on here. Family photo. Parents and 2 daughters. Good thing the girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Okay, let me check what's in here. Oh, some food! We likes the food. So we've got about 2 hours left, which is this should be kind of okay to move everything down. So let me just bung everything in here. That water's useful. And we'll run back up here. More meds, nice. Grab those, grab this, and I want to check out what this is. I reckon there might be something out here that we can search. That way, take the word. On the first day they robbed us. 2 days later they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Okay, so we know there's something back here. we're gonna bring everyone down. Let me just check what's in here. Top up. Then I'm gonna just... What's... Oh, that's the backyard. That's the gun. Not gonna check on that yet. We'll come back for that. But I do know we're a little bit short for time now. So let me drop everything off. Now I want the food. Don't need that yet. We'll take that. We'll take some medicine. And then we've got a whole hell of a lot of good stuff here. Now, I'm going to take that. I don't know how much water we've got, so I'm going to take a full stack. And maybe a stack of these. And we'll run to the exit. Okay, so we're back home. And we've got a nice load of spoils. We should check out, I think. Let's check out how our people are doing. So he's hungry, slept poorly, and slightly sick. He's hungry, but he's not ill anymore. So I'm gonna pop Marco in bed to heal up. So I think what we need to do, we'll just get back in bed there. Gonna finish off clearing this place out. So we've literally got, we've got Bruno come down here and unlock that. Bugger. We can't unlock this, and yeah, we left the crowbar back at the previous location, so that's fine. What I will do is I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna see if we can upgrade the metal workshop. Let's get Bruno up here, and we're gonna get Pavle to check out what's in here. So we got a couple of diamonds. Wow, nice. Great for trading. No, we need a lot more of these. Okay, so we're just gonna last the day for a bit. Might as well get someone to come and unlock this door. And as soon as, I mean, Marco's slightly sick recovering. Maybe we do craft up a second bed because he's going to be sleeping for quite a bit of time. So I wouldn't normally craft up a bed at this point, but this is a little bit more of a challenge than I'm normally used to. So let's throw a bed down there. Okay, pets, let's send Pavle to bed, let him have a bit of a rest, because we're going to be sending him out again tonight. we're going to end the day. So Marco is still slightly sick. Just wonder, like, he's great for scavenging, but we can't send him out when he's a bit sick. So we're going to leave him in the bed. We're going to leave Bruno to guard. And Pavle is going to go out and scavenge at the abandoned cottage again. So let's, yeah, let's send him out. I want to check what's in here now. Gun part and a gun. Perfect. I think we had a couple of other things that we left behind. There's this here. Take all of those. I'll just do a bit of a run of the house. Make sure, I think there might be a... No, we can't go out there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the whole house is cleared out. Let us decide what we want to take with us. So, I want to take that in case we need to trade. Then, for the most part, I think we're going to take a load of these. And the rest we're going to throw in as wood. We're going to exit. We're going to run to the exit. We've been raided. Of course we bloody had. Someone tried to rob us. Didn't do much harm. Marco was frickin' wounded. We should put more people on guard. That's what I was worrying about. How are you, Marco? Slightly sick, slightly wounded, and hungry. So what I think we're gonna put Pavle in bed. We're going to... No, we're not. No, we're not. No, 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 no. Let's upgrade the metal workshop. Pavle, you can rest easy, go and sit down. Make that. There we go. Let's see what we can make. Nothing at the moment. So I'm going to put Pavle back in bed. Not much we could do until we got a few more bits and bobs, but somebody has turned up to trade, so let's go and see what we can maybe trade with him. Not a great deal of... I mean, we have got the diamonds, so we can trade those. Come in here then. Not really fussed about coffee beans. The meds we're kind of okay on. Food, I kind of do want and I kind of don't want, but I think we're going to go for... Go with that. We won't do try harder. Ooh. This tougher than I'm used to. Diamonds don't get you much in this version. Okay. Good to know. So we've got 16 of those. Let's then see how much wood we can get for a diamond. Not much at all. If one of the, what are they? Herbs? Whatever they are. Okay, deal. Anything else that we can purchase? Okay, what else do I want to buy? One food is pretty expensive. Gosh. There we go. That'll do. I'm gonna get bullets because I kind of feel we're gonna need them at some time. So yeah, let's launch a deal on that. And we'll say we're over with the dealing, and we'll let everyone get to bed, go to sleep, and we're gonna kind of bob on. I don't know. We need to stay awake for a little while, and then we can put Bruno to sleep for a little bit. In fact, actually, let me send Bruno down here. Pop him on here. What do we need for a hatchet? We need 5 of these. I kind of feel we might have those back at the abandoned cottage. So I'm gonna throw down a stove, ready for tomorrow's meal. I'm gonna pop that there. I mean, I could give Marco some meds, but I don't have bandage, and he is slightly wounded. I think our best bet is to come in here, make, I don't know, a couple of those, a couple of firewood. Actually, probably just one will do. Hi Shannon, welcome to the stream. How you doing? And let's craft up two meals, and I'm gonna give those to Marco. I want him up and running as soon as we can because he has a huge backpack space. I don't normally play with Marco, but his backpack space is brilliant. So we can get him well fed. Let's send Bruno to bed. If we can get him well fed, then Marco is going to heal a lot quicker. Going to be content and nourished and all that wonderful jazz. So yeah, let's throw him back into bed. Pavle is much better. We got braided last night. I don't think we're going to get braided tonight, but don't quote me on that. Let's end the day. And we've got the shell school is great. We can expect to meet other scavengers there. Okay, so supermarket's good as well, but right now I'm going to send Pavle we're going to have Bruno guard. Marco needs to sleep his wounds off. Pavle is going to go back to the abandoned cottage and keep clearing out. A budge. We're not at the we're not there. We're not at the abandoned cottage. God damn it. So yeah, we're just gonna clear out here. Now, when you see, if you come to the supermarket and you see 3 people, you know you're pretty much safe. You are safe, unless you take them on. They have guns, but they're not going to kill you. If you see one man in here talking to a woman, you don't want to tackle him until he attacks the woman. Then you can take him down. Anything before that, not worth doing. Okay, so we'll make the best of this. It's fairly simple, Sanchez. Once you know the things you need to build, and and what your priorities need to be. There's there's different kind of levels of the places you can raid. You'll get basically empty places that you don't need to worry about. You'll get places where there is danger. You'll get I don't know, places where this is caution advised. There are people here. If you tackle these people, they're gonna try and take you down. But if you don't tackle them, then it's not going to be an issue. So you kind of it is trial by error. It is learning from experience. I've experienced a lot and I've learned a lot. But yeah, so the supermarket that we're at, this version of the supermarket, and every playthrough is different. This could be an absolute death trap in the future, in another game. But yeah, right now all we're going to do, these guys aren't going to hurt us if we don't tackle them, so we're just going to loot our little hearts out is what we're going to do. Gee whiz, Shannon, no! When did your knee pop? I'm so sorry to hear that. You can see that we are picking up, and you could see that the trader was selling cigarettes. There's also coffee. You'll get people with certain hang-ups, certain habits, certain things. If you don't feed those habits, then basically those people will get a little bit depressed, a little bit narky. You know, there's some of their support systems, I suppose, in the middle of war. So coffee I never find is a problem. If you have a coffee addict and they don't get coffee, then it's not a big issue. But okay, danger, faded leaflet with skull crossbones reads, danger, do not touch unexploded ammunition, any weapons, ammunition or equipment left behind or unexploded may be booby trapped. Do not touch anything. Do not risk severe injury or death. Report any such finds to the nearest army outpost. So you get little messages like this, and like you saw in the other cottage, letters, pictures, notifications. It's don't you search my stash over there. They do look to search, but they don't actually take anything from the stash as far as I'm aware. But yeah, can't remember what I was saying. Every playthrough is slightly different. How did you do that, Shannon? I'm heartbroken for you. I wrecked my knee once. I was sat cross-legged and I just ripped the absolute hell out of my knee. Oh my god, it hurt. I have utter sympathy for you. I can imagine how much discomfort you're in and how long that is going to take to rectify itself. That's nice. Okay. So there are going to be a few things that we can't actually, I suppose, collect in here because we don't have a crowbar. We've left it at the other property. But that's okay. We can come back here. We're going to need to come back here. We're not going to take everything in one go. Can't do that. So... What, 220? We should probably be able to clear most out right now. So this here is locked. We can't get into there. And in whatever playthrough you play, normally this has good loot like a gun or a helmet or a protective vest or something like that. So let's come in here. That. That. Okay, so other than that, for the most part, I think I don't know, maybe did we check all of this? I think we maybe didn't check this here. Don't know, let's go double check. Yeah, we did. Okay, let's bring old Pavle home. Let's come and check what's in here and take the priority stuff. So, food, carrot, taken. We've got 3 of those I'm going to take. Then all of those. Take those. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Take those. Take 5 water. I think for the most part we're gonna leave with this. We'll come back for the rest. And let's get him home. It's almost 5. You walked down a hill with my service dog. Mim. You fell down. Oh my god. You went to go and get help last. Oh, bless him. I'm glad that that he was with you, Shannon. Really glad. Okay, Bruno's probably, yeah, he's very hungry and he's sad and he's tired and he needs to suck it up, Buttercup. Marco's finally healed, which is great. We can use him tomorrow. Pavle is very hungry and tired. So we're gonna get a little bit of firewood sorted. We're gonna get some food cooked up. And then we're gonna chill, and in the morning we're gonna send Marco out who has 15 backpack slots, and like let's just get Bruno cooking a little bit. But let's have a look at this bio. So these, as I said earlier, these are devs and family of devs and friends of devs. And you can see they have like a diary to each of them. So Bruno says, before the war I used to run a restaurant. I even had my own TV show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. Visited beautiful places. Where I filmed cooking exquisite. I was filmed cooking exquisite dishes. All that seems of no importance now, don't you think? Nowadays you're lucky if you get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice. And who knows how long this war is going to last. At day 4, he says, I must get some food at all costs. Got to think of some way to do it. It says drag for more, but right now there is no more, but there will be. Marco says, I thought I'd been through hell before. A fireman, I've entered blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care for. But back then I had people teamed up against a common foe, namely the fire. Nowadays your former neighbour can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. True hell on earth. At day 4, I wish I could help my friends. They look so hungry. So they've all buddied up and they all care about each other through a common goal. Before this whole mess began, Pavle says, he lived with his wife and son in the better part of his city. haven't seen them for a long time, and he hopes they're okay. He's not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during the war? Nobody cares about sports when every day can be their last. So I scavenge the ruins like everybody else, hoping for the best. Day 4, who says, all this shelling, sniper fire, and lack of supplies makes you want to hide away, sit down and cry. But we cannot let them crush our spirit. We have to show them that they can't take away our dignity. It's difficult here, but you know how we did it in our street. So so often you'll see this will turn orange and you'll get a new kind of entry to the chapter. So I'm gonna let Bruno have some food. We'll bring Marco down. He can have a sit down on the chair. I'm gonna throw Bruno. He's still hungry, but that's fine. I'm gonna throw him in bed, and Pavle is gonna have a little bit of food as well. Just tone him down to hungry, and oh my days. Got someone needing help. Okay. Shannon, I've never played Assassin's Creed, but I have heard of it. Who hasn't? I would be interested in playing that, though. I do like the look of it. This Zora has come to our door, and she says, I live nearby with my daughter. I've heard rumours of looting, pillaging, and raping women. I can lock the doors, but they could get inside through the windows. Can you help me board the doors up? My husband was taken by the rebels in the first year of war and hasn't returned yet. We're all alone. Please help us. So we're going to say hell yeah. Now, Marco now says our neighbour was right to ask for help. We'll make a house more secure. Let's check out. Bruno normally gets a bit narky at us helping. Yeah, I'm not happy Pavle went to spend the night at our neighbour's house. We need everyone to guard the shelter and scavenge. Yeah, I appreciate the sentiment, Bruno, but I don't really think that you're on board with how things need to happen. So, Pavle is gone for the night. We have a decision to make. Do we keep both people back at base, or do we send one out to scavenge? I kind of feel like we need the materials. So we're going to send Marco out to scavenge because his backpack is boss. We're going to leave Bruno on to guard. And just for now, I'm going to send out to the abandoned cottage. I want to finish looting that. So, yeah, off you trot, Marco. Maybe with these 15 slots, we can actually do it in one go. So here's all the loot. Oh. Perhaps not. I'm going to take those because they'll come in useful later. We're going to take the crowbar because we need as many of these as we can muster. We're going to definitely take these because we're going to need them. We'll come back to those because we are going to need all of this. We're going to definitely need those. Yeah, we'll come back. And we'll run to exit. So Shannon, is that something that you would like to see as a live stream? Assassin's Creed? It doesn't look like we've been raided, thankfully. Marco is tired though. Bruno is hungry and tired. We've got hungry and very tired. Let's throw Pavle into bed. Let's I don't know, let's just... How many wood we've got? 3. Yeah. So we're just gonna craft up 3 standard wood. We'll throw Marco in bed. Oh, come back, Bruno. That was not meant for you. Pop Marco in bed. I love the size of his backpack on his back. I think they're actually all just hungry, aren't they? Yeah. So I want to make a hatchet. And with that hatchet, we can go around bashing stuff apart. And also come and break this down. Now we've got our, what's it called? Crowbar back. Oh no, get back into bed. Pavle, get back into bed. You're very tired. Send Bruno over here. He can do the whole crossbar, what is it? Crossbar? Crowbarring thing. Get it done. Get it done. Check out what's in here. Bit more food, a bandage, a couple of books. Okay, that's good. Now let's start destroying all the furniture that we can. Now let's get this general workshop upgraded. As soon as Marco has woken up, we're going to switch positions. We're going to throw Bruno into bed and Marco can crack on with the hard work. And he's up, so let's pop Bruno down there and we'll get Marco to break this stuff down. Okay, so there are 3 holes in our base that we need to address. And this will help, not completely negate, but help keep raiders out. So we should have enough so far to close up these holes. So you can see Marco's just starting on hole number 1. Very good of him. We're going to move on to hole number 2 now. In fact, I wonder, do we do that? Or maybe, let me have a look. Can we... don't have enough parts to craft up a rat trap yet, so we'll move on to hole number 2. Hopefully we can get some more parts. Okay, and Pavle's woken up, so let's get him working on hole number 3. And then finally, let's get Marco to break this down. Firewood and logs and all that jazz. Very useful. Very much needed. Awesome sauce. Everyone. Excuse me. Everyone is well rested. All holes are built, like, blocked up. We've still got a nice amount of materials. So we just need to get out raiding, get out scavenging. So let's end the day. We're going to send Marco out. Everybody's well rested, so we're going to leave both the boys onto guard. We're going to send Marco back to the supermarket. He's not going to take anything. He's just going to bring everything he can back. And it's already here, so just throw him in here and he can just grab and dash. He's struggling for parts right now. He as well bring back some cigarette stuff. Let's see what we can drag back. Probably all of it. Look at it. Hells yeah. Right, okay. Let's run to the exit. This version, this playthrough with these guys is a lot harder than the initial ones. Okay. Marco's been searching for supplies and bought some interesting things, but someone tried to rob us, a couple of scavengers, and we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed, none of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We are able to defend ourselves. Okay, so let's throw Bruno up here. He's slightly sick. Honest to freaking God, Bruno, you're useless. I'm just going to make 2 meals. I'm going to let Havley eat a canned food. And Marco can also eat a canned food. Let's just throw Pavle into bed. Marco can eat this canned food. And Bruno can eat the canned food. Let's throw Bruno into bed then. And I just want to come in here. Let's check what we can and can't make. Okay, so we've got capacity to build a water purifier. So I'm just going to make 2 filters. Okie pokes, I'm on my way. Time to barter, guys and girls. Okay, let's chuck Marco up here. See what this bad boy's got to barter. Be nice. What we got here? 8 parts. If we can get 2 more parts off him, then we can build a rat trap. We can catch ratses. Let's see whether he's ready to trade. No, he hasn't got any bloody parts. Oh my god. Okay, what we got? We could always do with more components, more wood. Weapons. Got to trade though. We could, I don't know. We could trade those. Do you have any teddy bears? No. grab as much wood as we can. And what about that? Okay. See what else we can trade for. I don't think our guys are particularly coffee drinkers. Send these casings off to Neverland. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, oh. Do I really want to exchange that for that? Get as much as we can. A couple of sugar is fine to trade. Let's give him one of those. Get some more of these. I know it's very generous of me. Okay, so one coffee bean. Okay, there we go. That's good. So let's say we're done trading. These guys are still sleeping. Marco's waiting. That's all good. That's all good. So let's come over here. So we've got 62 and 28. That herbal garden, 14 and 6 and 2. Damn it, we need to be saving these. Need to be saving these for a rat trap, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's throw this kind of in there. Because then we can start crafting things to kind of trade. We can craft up cigarettes there. Okay, so Bruno and Marco have got an update to their journal. I used to be an optimist, Bruno says. One of those people who would have sworn the war wouldn't come. Wars happen far away, in third world countries, or so I thought. Even when I was listening to the news getting scarier day by day, I did not believe all that was about to happen. Marco says, my friends are very hungry. Getting food for them should be my priority. Okay. We need to wait for Pavle to wake up, and then we can throw poor Marco down to have a little bit of a sleep. There we go. Let me just want to come down here. Oh, wrong person. Bring Pavle down here. I'll make a water purifier as well. I think, like, as much as food is important, so is water. We're gonna need that to cook the food, so let's throw this down. And let's get Pablo to just start working on a bit of water over there. More things. So we've got that and we've got that. These are both classed as weapons. We've only got three. Oh man. We need more weapon parts and general parts. So that's what we need to be working on next, because like we've got a okay amount of work, okay amount of components. We kind of want to focus on rat traps, if you're asking me. So I mean, we have got a nice amount of food here. We might get Bruno to cook all of this up so that it's if you cook it up and it goes into here, I've never seen it stolen from here. This has never been stolen. This and this and this has. So I'm gonna end the day. Let's send out a scavenger. Sniper junction, danger, shelled school. Most school has been shelled several times. Cellars have collapsed. Bring the shovel. Homeless people have taken refuge. I'm gonna leave Pablo on to guard, Bruno on to sleep, and Marco's going to go out and get what he can. It's not a bad location. I'm not gonna actually take anything with me because we can definitely grab a whole load of goodies without taking anything. So let's come over here and we'll just start to move everything forward. 2 parts there. Perfect. Just what we're looking for. This area here, not worth, don't bother kind of trying to claw your way through there. Just go straight up here, through the door. This is the rat, and start scooping your way through here. Also, no need to bother up here. Just this one. Ancient Clown, welcome! Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Windy today. You just got reconnected. You've been having connection problems and Wi-Fi issues. Sucks. I went to work today and everybody around me was saying how they kept losing Wi-Fi and electricity, and literally my village is was the only pocket in the surrounding area that apparently didn't get affected, thankfully. But yeah, really good to have you in the stream. Thank you for joining. The huge positive with Marco is he has 15 backpack slots as opposed to Bruno's 10 and Pavle's 12, but his negative in comparison to Pavle is that he doesn't run as fast, which does suck. But really glad to have you here, Ancient. This is a nice surprise for you in terms of a new edition in Sheltered in future episodes, so I do keeping an eye on that. I'm loving that series. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the game. It warms the cockles of me heart to know that I've introduced you to a game that you're really enjoying. Let's grab all of this. We may as well, I don't know, let me remind myself what's down here. Yeah, there's one more here. Grab all of that. Oh my god, he carries so much loot. See his backpack. Pretty much full. Just drop down here. See what's over here. This here, we're going to need a grill. We're going to need a saw for that grill, but we can do that in the future. Yeah, let's run over here and drop everything off. Come on. Stephen Botham, hello, welcome to the stream. Used playing Rust, Subsistence, 7 Days to Die, and Ark. I've played a bit of Ark. I really want to play more. I've seen Rust, and I would love to play that on a private server. Love 7 Days to Die, and Subsistence. I generally, the only time I normally play 7 Days to Die on my channel, and actually, like previous years, it's been on solely on Twitch, simply because it allows for a 24-hour stream, is a charity fundraiser I do every year with a group of other streamers, and they support me in raising money for cancer support. But yeah, all great games. I do really want to get more involved in playing some Rust and some Ark at some point soon. But thank you for joining. Really lovely to have some old and some new faces here. Great. Okay, how are we doing on time? 2:50. This is good. Yeah, we're gonna get a saw and we're gonna break into there. We're just gonna grab as much as we possibly can. Watch your videos on Subsistence. I got you playing Subsistence. Oh my god, that's huge. That's great. And I hope you're enjoying it. I love that game. It's so much fun. Here's some of the homeless people. We're just going to drop down here, perhaps check out in here, and then we're going to go because it's like 3:30 a.m. and I am conscious that he doesn't run as fast as Pavle, so we're going to get him out. Let's just run in here quickly. One more. Go into the fridge. Okay, 9 water. Let's leave that there, take some more of those. Come back for those. And let's bring him home. He might be late. He might actually be late. He's got a long ways to run. It is addictive, you're totally right. The sun is rising, I gotta move. Yeah, you gotta move. Go, 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 Gadget. We should be in the clear. Let's get him down here. Just, if we can get him to open this quickly. Just decide what we want him to take. So I'm gonna sacrifice 2 wood. Take the parts, because they're really important. And so it's basically wooden components. That looks okay. Run to exit. Go, go, go! Oh, just in time. 10 minutes to go! Okay, Popes, day 7. Wish I could bring so much every night. Dude, you're doing amazingly. You got the biggest backpack in Pagoran. Marco's been searching for supplies and bought some interesting things. Yes, he has. We can now, I think, if I'm correct, we might. Oh, damn it. Have we got 9 now? I think we might only have 9 parts. Let me have a look. 9. Yeah. Oh, shenanigans. We need 10 parts to craft up a rat trap. So that sucks. Let's put him to bed. How's he feeling? He's hungry, but he's not wounded. We're going to put Pablo into bed. I think we're going to get Bruno down here. We're going to get him to craft up a little bit more water. Just a tiny bit. It looks like we're with a summer start, so you get either the temperature dropping or the temperature rising. If the temperature rises, then that's great. If the temperature's dropping, you need to start thinking about crafting up fires, like boilers, what they're called, bloody, basically fires, and upgrading them so that they're more efficient. Where are they? Let me show you them. And during the winter you can't use the water purifier, you're going to have to melt the snow. Yeah, here we go. Simple heater, and then you can upgrade that with more parts. And if I come into here, you can see our things, and if I scroll down to these electrical parts, you're going to need those to upgrade your heaters, but it makes them more efficient and they burn less wood, and that's always a good thing. Let me have a look here. So we've got 53 of these, 31 of those, 21 water, which is great. We need some more parts. Definitely need more parts. I think let's come into here. I just want to craft up a couple more days worth of water filtration, because at a later date you're going to need water filtration for your crops, you're going to need it for your cooking, you're going to need it for distilling alcohol. So there's a whole load of stuff that you're going to need water for, so the earlier you can build up a stock of water, the better you're going to be. Let's see if anyone's got any bio entries. No. Do, guys, keep an eye on the eyes here. It sounds weird, but these pictures will blink at random times and it's kind of unnerving. There we go. Yeah. Marco's fully rested. Let me throw Marco down here. Bring him down to the water filtration and he can top that up. Everybody's nicely rested, which is great. So guys, if you're just joining this stream, this is a game by the same developers as Frostpunk. So 11-Bit Studios, who developed Frostpunk, they developed This War of Mine prior to that game. It really did catapult them into the limelight, and they've sold 7 million copies of this game, and quite rightly so. It's an incredible game, a real story, a real experience game. Consequences of decisions, the impact of war on real life, citizens. It's not about being the person behind the gun, it's being the person in front of the gun. So we're at 2:30 now, everyone's slept, everything's done, let's end the day. And let's check out where we want to go next. So we've got the supermarket, which we've mostly huge amounts of weapons. We want to go back there. We want to check out that that locked cupboard. The ruined villa, but there's people there. Huge amounts of materials, parts. Quiet house, lots of parts. Difficult decision. I could go there and be a real bitch. That's gonna upset people, like innocent people. But it's a part. All I need is one more part to make a rat trap. But there's plenty over at the Shelled School at the moment. We've only looted 10% of that, so let's take Marco over there. We'll leave the other boys to guard. We're going to take the crowbar at this moment in time. I can't remember whether we even need it over there. I don't think we do, but let's take it just in case. Because we're going to have to do more than one trip, so let's scavenge. And we're just going to run on through. We will come back to this area with a saw, but right now we just want to scavenge the basics. Right, nothing there. Some chap sleeping down there. Just woken this guy up. I think we looted that. We're gonna need to lock. If we break into there, we could get some good food, but we will have to steal it. And that will affect people's morale. It's really it's your choice on what you want to do, what you feel is acceptable, and the kind of cost versus reward versus risk. Okay, so we've got enough for a rat trap there. That's great. You could steal from those guys and risk the impact. We've got a note here left for someone. I prepared the secret stash behind the fridge, like you asked. Already put some stuff there, so if you see, so you can see if it works for you. Okay, so let's come back here, and there should be, a new stash here. Food and alcohol. Alcohol's great for trading as well as crafting at a later game stage, but right now we'll take it. It's good. We like alcohol. Alcohol's great. There's all this. Let's just leave that there for now. I'm gonna run on through here. Oh, we do need a crowbar. We do need a crowbar, Pickles. There's some meds. Great for trading and healing. Oh, more parts. Very tasty. Right. Take what we can. Don't we have more parts than we have wood, so let's go with that. We're going to run it all back. Now, if you do bring a saw, it means you can cut all the way through here, but I haven't done that yet, so. I should have enough here just to select out what I want. And not have to run back through here. I think we've got 2 areas that we need to finish clearing out. So let's come back here. Okay. What do we want to take with us? Crowbar, meds. We'll take the food for sure. We'll take all 4 of those. We'll take like a stack of wood. And the rest we're going to top up with parts. And we'll run to the exit. Okay, Marco's been searching, bought some interesting things. Great. Everybody, I think we've got 2 very hungry people. I'm gonna pop Pablo over here to eat. Bruno is sad, apparently. Why are you sad, Bruno? Probably no cigarettes. Yep. Let's pop Bruno up here to cook a little bit more. we're gonna chuck Pablo in bed. Marco's also hungry and tired, but we will let's make 3, 4, 5 meals. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll chuck Marco down here to do a little bit of crafting. You can craft up 8 cigarettes. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So he's hungry. He's very hungry. And Pablo is hungry. So the only person that actually needs to eat, and I think, is Bruno. If they stay very hungry, they get to starving, and it does affect their morale. You can kind of keep them teetering on the brink of hunger. I mean that's okay. So let's let him have some food. I'm gonna run him down here to put some water on. Now this is dropped by 1 degree C. Just gonna keep an eye on that. Might be we're going into winter. As opposed to summer. It did drop. It was rising from 18. It went up to 20. Now it's dropped to 19. So I just want to keep an eye. I don't want to get caught short. Okay, so Bruno's there. Let's bring him upstairs. And we want a rat trap. I can't believe I'm saying that we want to eat some rats, but apparently so. Marco, let's bring Marco upstairs. So Bruno, can you make us a rat trap, and can you put it like there? That would be very nice of you, Bruno. Very productive, Bruno. And Marco, I think you might have an errand to run, my darling. I'm so sorry. You are tired, but you know, these things happen. Hi there, neighbour. You aren't from around here, are you? I've come to tell you there's an abandoned house nearby. The owner fled the city long ago when it was still possible. If you help me get inside, we might find something of value there. What do you say? I mean, he does look a bit shady, doesn't he? The cigarette, the dark profile. But let's say yes, because we're kind of desperate. What have we got here? 41.38. Lucky it's not cold in here. We sure are, Bruno. We sure are. Let me... I'm going to use these rotten tomatoes to bait this. And let me then pop Bruno into bed. He's hungry, sad and tired, but Pablo has had a little bit of a kip. He is no longer tired. And like, I may as well just bring him down here. We're going to wait until this water filtration is finished. And let me... I don't think I might actually... Pablo, can you come up here? Can you come up here, please? To the workshop. The metal workshop, and craft us up a metal saw. I think that would be potentially useful. I'm going to have him craft up too, because I think we're going to need them. So today I posted a picture on YouTube in my community comments. And it took you, I think some of you, by surprise. It was me, like right by the sea, on my lunch break during work, and I had some comments like, to get to the sea it would take me 4 hours, etc., etc. And it was interesting because I'm so used to being right on the doorstep of the sea. Like from home, it's 5 minutes from my horse's yard. It's 15 minutes on horseback, and let's just get Pavle to top this up. And like literally, it's about 15 meters from my work. I get into the car park, I walk out the door, straight into the car park, and it's probably about 5 meters from the edge of the car park to the beachfront, and it's stunning and a like really nice place to, like really nice work location. So on your break, you can go out and chill and really just get away from it all. Just purple. Greetings at Queen Bee, or should I say Queen Beach? Beach. Yeah, my surname is Beach. So that it's I love the beach. I do love the beach. And I've wherever I've lived pretty much for as long as I can remember, really. Since I was 11, I think. Well, obviously I can remember before that, but since I was 11, I've always lived very close to the beach, and I don't think I could do it any other way. It's a great way to de-stress, just go for a nice walk on the beach. But it really did, like, it was a shock to me that people, like, okay, I take it for granted, I think, that I live close to the beach, and I completely forget that some people don't have that luxury. I'm going to leave both of these guys to guard because I don't think we got raided yesterday, so I'm going to leave them both on guard since our third man is off doing jollies. Okay, Marco brought back some goods. Continue. Okay, so we need to make sure we have enough food for everybody. We do, dude. Bruno has nothing to say. Marco, what do you have? Everyone should choose one happy memory, and it can't just be good, it has to be grand. Grand, I tell you. When it gets you so bad you just want to sit down and cry. When your life seems forfeit, you close your eyes and go back to your happy moment. It's not easy, but you have to try. I really like Marco. He's not somebody I think I've played with him. Very hungry and very tired, so let me give him some food. Put Pavle to bed. Bruno is hungry, sad, and tired. Probably should have put him to bed first. Bruno, suck it up, Buttercup. Let's give Marco the second meal. Because I really feel poorly for him. And we're going to throw him straight into bed. He needs to sleep the whole day. And Bruno, can you come and top the water up, please? But we do have our little rat trap going. Food is a concern. Certainly is a concern. I don't know. Bruno's such a bloody whinger. I haven't slept in some time. Suck it up. But yeah. Poor Bruno. Poor Bruno. But yeah, we've got I mean, he's got cigarettes. Has he got cigarettes? He should just be able to have a sit down, have a cigarette, and that should help his mood. His mood isn't helped if he hasn't had a smoke. Which where's his chair? Where is his chair? Oh, there it is. Let's go and sit him in his chair. He'll be fine, Pickles. What we got going on here? Oh, trader. Come on. Through the chair. Come and trade. See what we can trade with this dude. How many cigarettes we got? 5. We can maybe trade those. We've got some meds. That's good. Meds are always really good to trade in this game. That's why whenever there's meds, I prioritize picking them up. Guess we've got more food. Probably gonna consider getting that. No parts, but we have got gun parts. Let me see what we can get. We get that. Won't do. Try harder. Very generous of us. Then bartering is much harder without Katia, is all I'm going to say. Barter with that. Give him 2 of those. Take it right back to where he says fine. There we go. Deal. And then I think we'll go for full stack of wood. Let's see if he's amenable. He's not. He is with that. What about coffee? No. Two of those. Yeah, okay. Deal. And then let's try one more med. Go for the rest of this and as much of this as we can get. Okay, let's go for the water as well. Water all we want. Oh. There we go. Couple of bullets. Let's say that's all the trading we want to do. And we'll bring them in. And now that Pablo is woken up, I'm gonna chuck Bruno into bed, so hopefully when he wakes up he won't be quite so narky and sad, but you never know with Bruno. You just never know. So let's end the day. Let's send Marco out to scavenge, and these 2 dudes are they're gonna stay guarding. And we're gonna go back to the Shelled School. We're gonna prepare, and we're gonna take, what's it? One of the saws. There's a reason we're only taking one of the saws, and that's because if we start stealing now, then every time we come back to scavenge more goods, even if they're goods that we haven't stolen, it's gonna affect morale because we've already stolen from here. So I'm gonna just come up here, clear out everything that I can. I think we've got like 2 piles of stuff we haven't picked up on or haven't completely cleared out. So let's get that sorted. There's nothing in between these. Yeah, that's done. Come down here. I'm okay. I used to make terrible apocalypse puns, just Purple Gaming. But I'm getting better at it. I love that's great. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Good one, Just Purple. Let's grab all of those. I'm pretty sure we went through here, didn't we? We did. Come down here. I'm not tackling these 2 guys. I don't know what we're gonna face. We've looked at this stash note. Nothing in here. A little bit more in the fridge. Yeah, there's quite a bit here to take. So I'm gonna take all that we can. I think that's it. Apart from that like one little bit. So we'll come up here and we're gonna break in through this. We're gonna saw our way through this grated door. And let me just pull this apart and decant everything into here. God, I feel like this playthrough, like with these characters, this setting, is it's slower progress than I'm used to. There's certain resources that are feels a lot harder to obtain. So let me just come down here. We'll just go to that fridge one more time. Grab those last couple of mechanical parts, electronic parts, mechanical. Can't remember. They're parts and they're not normal parts. They're special parts. What are they? Electro parts. Excellent. And then we're gonna check out what's in this room over here. Okie poke, so we've got a gun, we've got a helmet, teddy bear, some cigarettes and a book. This is wrenching. I found a letter. Mum, it's terrible. A girl I knew was shot today by a man called Sniper. I can't believe I won't see her again. She's such a kind girl. What did she do to this Sniper? They turned off the electricity and the teacher said we would have to stay in school for a little longer today. I don't know why. I want to see you and Dad already. At least they promised to bring you this letter. Will you come and take me home? It certainly makes me think about how lucky I am to be where I am in the world. Let me come in here and drop this off. Yeah, I don't want to like get too much into the implications of war because I know it's a topical thing at the moment, and that's not my intention with this gameplay. So that's why I'm kind of, I suppose, skimming over some of those things. My intention was just to bring a great game that I love and share it by a great developer. Yeah, very gritty game. It makes you think. I love that we have Marco though. 15 backpack slots. Oh my god. We've been raided. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us. So we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. Marco has been searching for supplies and bought some interesting things. Okay, so I'm going to just lob Marco into bed. We're going to... Bruno, stop being so bloody negative. Such a negative Nelly. I'm going to let him eat 2 meals. How about you? Are you very hungry, Pablo? Yes, apparently so. Okay, let's let Pablo eat that meal. I'm going to throw... we're going to keep Pablo up. But we're going to let Bruno cook up another, what, couple of meals? Yeah. What are we missing? 526. There we go. Oh! We've caught a rat! Maybe we've caught 2 rats. We've caught rats! That's for sure. Okay. We're gonna put Bruno in bed. Oh no, let's get him well fed, I think, because I'm sick of him being sad, quite frankly. He's peeing me off with his negative Nelly attitude. So let's pop him in bed. Let's bait this with 1 rotten tomato, And we're going to chuck Bruno in bed. And let me come up here and see what we can do. We still need so many more components. That's gutting. What about that? I mean, we could actually craft... No. What do I want to craft is my question. The radio is fun, it's useful. It allows you to hear about the weather, the trends, etc. I think we're going to upgrade the workshop. Press that. No, we can't. We haven't got enough parts. Okay, so let me come over here. Can we upgrade? Don't think we can until we've upgraded the workshop, can we? No. Okay, so we're just going to keep everything. We want to get some more parts. That's our next journey. But let me bring Pavle over here, and we're just going to then probably craft up a couple of water filters. These are in real short supply in this playthrough. Real short supply. Still got cigarettes, which is great. How many ammo have we got? 6. Kind of loath to actually craft up ammo right now. Or craft up a gun, because that's like a couple of visits from some raiders and we're going to lose all of that ammo. Let's get Marco down here to pop some water on. There we go. He's well fed, he's sad, he's tired, but he's gonna be fine, is Bruno. He's gonna be absolutely fine. So the focus, we need 2 more parts. It's 12:50, nobody's coming. Let's end the day. Some parts, abandoned cottage, small apartment video. Owned by an elderly couple and their son, they're still around, somehow managing to fend off looters. We can try to steal or take them by force. Lockpicks might come in handy. Can't get to the supermarket due to fighting. Ruined villa due to fighting. Quiet house. Lots of parts, lots of... dudes, I'm really sorry, but it's time to resort. Oh my god, we might push Bruno over the edge, but it's time to resort to stealing. We desperately need parts. And I know of no other way to get them right now. Let's be quite ruthless and self-absorbed, self-focused. There's parts. Yeah, old man and his wife who apparently has got a health condition. They're running upstairs. We're not going to steal a cigarette. I'm not bothering about that. But yeah, more parts. That's useful. Not bothering about the book. We can get wood elsewhere. It's the... Yeah. I feel awkward when I steal in this game. Very awkward. But in this game, you got to do what you got to do to survive, and it's not always pleasant. And that is a harsh lesson, harsh reality. Books, what's in here? Oh, more parts. Thank gods for the parts. Okay, let's grab the food. I'm gonna grab the water as well. Teddy bears are good for trading, so we're going to take the teddy bear. Let's check out what's upstairs. Okay, well, let's get rid of the rotten tomato, take the bandage. This is... there's a letter from Grandpa Bernard to Alan. We're happy to learn that you've come to like living with Auntie. The war is not that bad. It's just not fun for children. In fact, they say it will be over soon, so don't worry about us. Grandma is feeling better. She asks me not to tell you, but she's saving some flour to make you those cookies you like. As for me, well, I promise you to repair the swing when you're back. And if that doesn't make you feel shit about stealing, I don't know what does. More parts. More teddy bears. And let's come on to this one, and then we're just going to go through the last couple of things that we ran past. Parts, teddy bears. Not bothered about the other stuff. It was downstairs, wasn't it? There are meds up in the room with them, but I don't want to go in there. Guys, I don't want to do that. I don't like being this thief in this game, but it's the only way we're gonna survive, so that's why I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got parts. Oh, we've got a... What can we sacrifice? I'm going to sacrifice 10 of these. We're not going to be making alcohol for a while, so let's grab those parts from there. Another teddy bear. That's it. That's all we can carry, so let's run to the exit. This really might have broken Bruno. How does he look? No, it was a really good haul. Marco was totally right, but he's sad and he's tired, but yeah, it's not horrific. So let's put him to bed. Let's send Pablo down here. We'll put Marco to bed. We've got 11 meat, which is great. We're about to have 12 meat because we're going to sacrifice one for the rat trap. In fact, we'll have 11 meat because we're going to sacrifice them both because we're about to craft up another rat trap. How many NPCs can you control? You normally have another one join at a later date. You can start with like 2, I think. There's the option to start with 2, 3 or 4. And certainly I know that in the playthroughs that I've played, you get an extra one join. Now whether that's the same if you start with 4 NPCs, I'm not entirely sure, just purple. But you can only ever send one out to scavenge. And each NPC has different kind of stats. Like Bruno, great at cooking, can only carry 10 items if he scavenges. Pavle can carry 12, but he's fast runner. Marco, he can carry 15, but isn't a fast runner. You've got, for example, Roman, who's a really good fighter. Katia, who's a really good negotiator. So they all have. There's also somebody who uses less to build items. Less. Oh God, what's his name? Can't remember. He's an old dude who was a mathematician or a scientist or something like that. So there's a lot of different attributes. Having the people that come to you, the people that come and ask to stay with you, are random. You can't control that, but you can control who you start with. You can choose that. Now, we've crafted our 2 rat traps. That's the maximum we can craft. I'm now going to come and see if we can upgrade this. Don't know if we've got enough parts now. No, I don't think. We need 5. But I was more concerned with the rat traps than upgrading this. So as soon as we've got 2 more parts, we'll upgrade our workshop. But we're going to pop Pavle to bed now. And both of these dudes are hungry. Bruno's sad. We're going to have a look at their bios. Bruno says, I don't care where and how Marco got supplies. I'm glad he didn't return empty-handed. Marco says, I'm not proud of it, but I had to steal from those poor people. We're in dire need of supplies. And Pavle says, I hope those elderly people have some family to support them. We shouldn't steal from them anymore. And we won't, Pavle. That was the one and only time. We pretty much cleared them out. And guys, this is day 11, and this is where we're going to leave it. But I'm going to get back to you next Wednesday with the next probably 10 days of this war of mine. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be in a much better state by the end of the next episode. But we're gonna try and work on upgrading this. We're gonna get a farm going, get some carrots growing, and yeah, it's all gonna be good. We're gonna be great. We're gonna do more trading, more scavenging, and hopefully survive, and maybe even get somebody else to come and join our group. But thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. I hope you enjoy the look of this game. It's an incredible game and a real gem from 11-Bit Studios. And until next time, stay safe and take care.